I'm doing my part.
Are you doing your part?
Welcome everyone! Today we will be researching the spider which learned how to fly.
And it. Hi.
It's presently in Eco's room.
Please no. Please God no. Okay, you know what? Let me just start this off by talking about a horrifying incident I had like 2 days ago with a cockroach, actually.
Oh god.
So the one next to me, before we were going to take a shower, she spots a cockroach on like the top shelf in the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, so where is it? Where is it? She tries to point it out, then realizes it's not there anymore. So I take a stool, I take a look from a distance.
Wait a second. I need to quickly find something, but like, when you said that she realized it's gone, right?
Yep.
I just heard this sound in my mind.
Bruh.
Fucking kitchen
The
nightmares, bro.
exact break in the music too. Anyway, so take a stool, look up to the shelf, can't see it on the shelf. Okay, let's grab the bigger stool. Grabs the bigger stool, looks from the distance. Okay, there it fucking is. It's still there. All right. Let's see. What are the 2 insect sprays I've got here? One dedicated to killing flying insects, one dedicated to killing the crawling ones. Okay. Well, I guess this one's counted as a crawling one, so let's pick up this spray. All right, get closer, start spraying it down. It refuses to fucking die. How badly? Well, you see, first thing it did after I sprayed it was it took cover. Second thing it did was it decided to drop off the shelf out of the cover and start running towards me. So there I am, skirmishing backwards, spray in hand, spraying, screaming, "Why won't you fucking die?" While backing off. And you can see the floor behind. You can see the floor in front of me where the roach is just completely getting soaked in insect spray. I'm like, how much do I need to kill you with?
You see, Eco, the error is that you did not overcharge on turn 1 to spray him, to skirmish 1 extra time with insect spray.
Fuck's sake. But anyhow, I keep spraying him down. We move like a good 3-4 meters skirmishing. This cunt's still chasing me. I grab the stool I was standing on before. It's got like a little round hollow area underneath it, and I immediately slam it down. You will suffocate in this cage.
It did not suffocate, I guess.
No, it did in the end. It did in the end. We took the shower. We came back out, looked over there, and was like, if this thing is either gone or still alive, I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm. Lift up the stool. It's dead. Finally. High-ranking fucking roach is dead.
The beast is
The
slain.
question is, did you care of its eggs?
Don't want to think about it. Don't want to think about it. The only roaches we've seen in this house, for the most part, are the dead ones. This is the first alive one that we have seen. Or at least one that isn't already dying.
Where they keep going, where they keep coming from?
We kind of ask ourselves, how do they keep coming in to die?
I mean, it's very much possible that they live in your walls.
Yeah, I mean, that's standard Australian household anyway. At least we haven't had to deal with spiders. At least we haven't had to deal with spiders. Or snakes.
Spiders are very common in Europe.
But most of them won't kill you, right?
That's true, that's true. I mean, we don't have pretty much any poisonous spiders at all.
Funny venomous spiders.
Oh, except one friend of mine, he had tarantulas, and one day he he had that case for tarantulas, he was transporting them, and he kind of flipped it over, and then suddenly 5 tarantulas started running around his apartment.
That's fun.
I mean, tarantulas you can befriend. Kind of.
It was kind of funny because, there were 3 people absolutely freaking out and panicking. But when they tried to run away, there was just one tarantula which decided to camp in front of the exit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's cool.
And there was just me
no.
calmly sitting, sipping, literally just ignoring the tarantula which crawled over my leg. And I completely didn't mind because I knew that, those are pet tarantulas. They can't be that dangerous.
Yeah, no, they don't. They know already. They're trained. It's just that one which was exit camping.
The one which was exit camping was absolutely hilarious. Because you just see them panicking, running back and forth while my friend was just slowly walking around, picking up the tarantulas with a spare hand and putting them back in the case.
Yeah,
And
sounds
of
about
course,
right.
of course, the cunt went for the one camping the exit the last. Because it was incredibly funny.
Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. God. The worst case I've had with a tarantula was when I was on a train once and some cunt thought it was a smart idea to put one on my shoulder.
Yikes.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I
that
passed out
reminds
immediately.
me.
Yeah, that was great. That was
When we
great.
found out that one
Ooh.
of our NCOs was has arachnophobia, we bought when we really didn't want them to go somewhere, we bought those the fluffy spiders you can buy, which are made out of wire on the inside, so we can put them on things, right?
Yeah.
We bought like a 12 pack of those, like a big package of those, and we put them in the areas where we didn't want the NCO to look.
Bruh. Yeah, in a nutshell, most of the time, like, fake spiders aren't that scary unless people know how to strategically place them. Because it could look like a spider,
Well, you
but if it doesn't
see,
act like a spider, then there are no problems.
what we did with it is we put it inside of everyone, of course, knows how to hide their booze in the military, and the best hiding place is inside of trucks, right?
Oh.
In the motor park. In the motor pool, I believe it's called in the English, something like that. Anyways,
Something like that, yeah.
You know how things are put under tarps inside of those vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Put the spider under the edge of the tarp so that it looks like it was just chilling here.
Oh.
So when they lift the first tarp, which is closest to the exit, they see the spider.
And they start freaking out already.
Yes.
If the spider...
And they won't want to check the one in the back, even when they will know that it's the fake, because you see, the shock will be still freshly ingrained in their memory, which means that the case of beers, which is in the back tarp, will, remain unnoticed.
Now, the thing to improve that is if when you lift it, the first spider gets dislodged and disappears by the time they go for the double check.
Yep, you need to quickly remove it.
So now when they try to check again, they're like, where is it? Where the fuck is it? Because the worst thing with a spider is when you check the first time, it's there, and then when you give it a double check, and it's no longer there. That's when you start being afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Like the subject of today's interrogation. Yes. Anyhow. Let us proceed directly into that after the aftermath, or during the aftermath of the battle. First of all, would you like to reconvene after all the bullshit that has just gone down?
Well, our
Yeah.
former employer
Yes.
and our former friend appeared and attempted to kill us, after which we captured our former employer and bought his most loyal employees with our Bitcoin money.
Yes, indeed.
Which is the short sum up for everyone in the stream, which I believe is a very correct sum up.
Yep. Funny Bitcoin deal.
Yep.
Anyhow, yes, you have funny kind of prisoner of war. Kind of. Yes. POI. Person of interest. Person of interest.
The question is, how well does our casino carrier, Deep Space Casino, let's call it Deep Space Casino, DSD.
DSD.
DSC.
Bruh.
Deep Space Casino. So is our Deep Space Casino presently in the orbit?
Let's see. Still under construction at current.
God damn it, so we need to interrogate him here.
Yep. God damn it, say hi. Anyhow.
Well, we will definitely ask our new employee if he just wants to go and oversee the construction, or if he wants to join the interrogation fun.
I'd say Tony takes one look at you. You know, sounds like you needed a foreman, so I'll go handle that first.
All right, Tony, we'll be in touch.
Yep. The man signs off and loads himself onto a transport.
All right. Now, let's go and see Jarling, shall we, friends?
I have a head injury.
I pick you up. Who saved your life?
I don't know, man. Last thing I saw
Say my name.
Oh, God.
I don't think picking him up and shaking him around is a good idea.
I'm
Last
not
thing
shaking him. I'm just picking him up and dusting him off.
Christ.
I
Look.
think I was having a fever dream before I passed out. Last thing I saw was an angel descending down from the heavens before I passed out.
Right.
I stare blankly. His
was
head
a
is injured.
There was a slight tinge.
Yeah, that much
of
was
blood.
apparent.
Oh, God. His head was injured.
Okay, if you really want to get some rest, but don't you want to interrogate Jarling a bit?
All busting.
I'll let you guys handle it first.
Does the man flop over?
Yes.
For a second, I thought that Suiso left for comedic effect.
Flops over. Flops over. Passes out.
Oh well.
Is carried
Also,
away to the medical ward by a forklift. Yes.
I'm just imagining, like, the normal princess carry scene, but it's a forklift carrying Suiso.
Yeah. His funny bracelet and funny case turns into, yes, a forklift. And carries him off to the direction of the medical ward, which you guys had come from.
I kind of just look in that direction and I'm kind of like, looking at him. Do you think he is underweight? I feel like the first aid kit which I used on him might have been better suited for someone, well, I might have misjudged him a little bit.
Just
Well, he ain't frothing at the mouth, and it's not like it's gonna be a problem in the end anyway. So
Yeah,
I don't
it's
see the
true.
problem.
I'm pretty
just
sure
feeling
that
better.
his spade is gonna take care of him.
Didn't seem like he had any fucking those symptoms, so he should be right.
Just
That's true.
beep, 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 beep. You hear it go all the way past. Yes.
All right, shall
Off
we
he
head
goes,
to
then.
the... Where did we store Jarling? Basement?
Yeah, currently in the basement. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to the basement.
Funny basement. I do not necessarily have a basement background, so we're going back to the casino.
This
Wait
This
a
casino.
second. Iko, I will have a background for you in just a second.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
lordy lord.
God.
Oh lord.
Wait a second. Do you want an empty warehouse?
Empty warehouse. Sure, hand it over.
Everyone knows that I got that background, so it's perfectly fine.
Oh, fear. I see.
I'm pretty sure it's in my VCube Studio folder.
Oh, God.
I got a lot of things in my VCube Studio folder, don't judge.
Do not judge. I see. I see. In the meantime, I am going to fade out Foundry so I don't accidentally flash people. God fucking damn it, last time, but yes.
Oh, yeah, Iko, have you heard female handler Walter yet?
Nope, I haven't.
I'll send it to you after.
Funny Walter, yes.
Yes.
God damn it, Walter.
Walter?
Get your dick away, Walter.
Bruh.
Okay, backgrounds.
But yes, enjoy the jazz music as you
There you
guys go
go.
down the elevator.
I also got the Tarkov basement in labs and this empty corridor.
I see. Good stuff. Good stuff. I will take the first one.
And I also got this one.
Oh,
That's from the vibe in which I got the Kappa container.
I see. I see.
I
Good
also
guy.
got this thing. This thing is very funny because you can, get the green screen out.
But yes, enjoy funny elevator music while we change location.
There you go. A bunch of nice backgrounds.
Mass Effect Citadel elevator conversations.
Do 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 do.
Very interesting elevator music now.
Nah, mate. This one. This one's the warehouse music now.
Oh, it even feels VN background, VN background.
Yes, feels very visual novel background. Let's see. As you get out of the elevator, you're accosted by 2 security guards. Bouncers, if you will.
Uh,
Hey. What business do you have with a prisoner?
It's our prisoner.
Nah, mate, nah. This is a Ross Foundation prisoner. Person of interest.
Artie, do you want to speak to him or should I handle it?
I feel like you got more of the silver tongue than I do. I'll be honest. Kind of not in the mood to do a lot of talking. Especially with that, three-armed fuck behind the door.
Man, I feel bad for him already. I say very, very casually in front of this man.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I will take control.
Okay. What are you doing to take
Just
control?
staring at him. I'm literally just staring at him. I'm
Staring
taking
at him.
control.
Oh my god.
It's a battle of the nerves.
Stares. The bouncer stares back at you too. Roll me your take
So
control.
wait a second. The take control on my sheet is incorrect. It should be +4 right now.
Rip. You can roll it manually if you want. If
Ah,
that's
it's okay. I
easier.
just manually edited it.
Alrighty.
Does anyone else in the party want to support so that I get an accuracy?
I pull out my frag grenades
Huh?
as support.
Thank you.
Boy.
I think
What
that's
is
enough
this,
to verify
fucking
accuracy,
anchor man?
right?
Where'd you get a grenade?
I like blowing things up. I keep grenades on me.
17.
Yep, that works. That works. The bouncer takes one look at you, takes one look at the funny pineapple in the other guy's hand or in the other fella's hand. You know what? I didn't get paid enough for this. Go through. Besides, there's already someone else punching him up already.
Cheers. Be
Oh,
safe.
this means that
and
we
walk
get in
through.
on the fun.
As you enter a one-way. How does one put this? You enter a one-way kind of room, basically. One-way screen, one-way screen. So you can see through, they can't see through on the other side. Yes. God, did the music on my side glitch again? Yes, I think it did. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, some of this music just doesn't necessarily work.
I actually did hear that one before, man. That one particular soundtrack.
Oh. Anyhow. Let's see. This'll do. Yes. Fear. Fear the giant whiskey.
Oh god damn it, you need to disable automatically zooming in on
Yeah, I do.
people speaking.
It's
Where-
so small.
Where do you solve that?
I thought that was a
The two
nerd
cogs, I
restaurant.
believe it's in config settings.
Config settings, blah, blah, blah.
Ban to token speaker, you need to uncheck that and
And
save.
token speaker. There we go. Okay. Yep, sorted.
Now let me quickly test it.
you hear me. I see. Yeah, that's working. That's working. Alright, do not mind the super cheery music as you watch someone with knuckle dusters beating the living shit out of Jarling. This someone is someone pretty familiar to you, in fact. This is Bobby Ross himself, having a go at Jarling.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Ross.
They cannot hear you through the one-way screen. Would you like to enable the microphone?
Yeah. I'll enable the microphone.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ross. How is it going?
He continues his 1-2 combo, following up with an uppercut. He then turns over, pulls a towel over his shoulder, and is like, I'm getting old. How's it going? Well, he refuses to speak.
Well, do you mind if we join in? Perhaps we can make him a bit more talkative.
You know martial arts too?
We know various kind of arts of making people speak.
Okay, okay. Alright, and you know how to make a guy with, inhibited pain receptors speak.
Well, you see, pain receptors aren't everything.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that his mental pain is, well, his mental receptors are working as normal.
Yeah, should be. Alright, you wanna have a crack at it? Be my guest. Just make sure the recording's
Absolutely. Very well. All right, everyone, shall we head in?
Depends how crowded it's gonna be.
Before I
feel
head
free to
in,
start because I still need to I need to make a quick work call. I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
oh no.
Let's take a minute to brainstorm what we're gonna ask Mr. Jarling then, before we head in.
Yep,
Yeah, try to figure out the questions we want answers to.
yep. Think of the main things you'll want from this guy. What has he been providing you in the past? What can you now get provided to you now that he is under your capture? What is more valuable, his resources,
I'm just thinking
his
the
information?
Or
I'm just-
information.
I'm just thinking the Mr. Krabs meme now. Money, money,
Money. Money.
Become rich.
Money. Delta P.
Just become rich, become famous. Bruh.
Wait, so does he have any successors, or is the entire Routing faction just going to crumble now that he's not there?
The entire faction is most likely going to crumble now that he is no longer there. Though there is
And a
one
pretty
man.
tight ship.
Though there is one man that can, what's it called, take it up. And that man is the one who feasted on Langhart's arm.
Fuck, even I... Did I fucking forget to write that down?
If you remember, the man had a security guard back then named Alexei.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Amazing.
Don't mind me while I down a full bottle of your Yakult. Anyway,
Oh, good man. You have your second year caught yet?
nah. Just one, mate. Just one.
Not gonna do two today.
What
You're an
flavor
adult
though?
now.
No, just-
Original?
Yeah, just original. Well, what else would you grab?
The grape one's pretty good.
There's a grape one.
The what?
There's a grape
Grape
flavor
one?
Yakult.
The
Wait, you
what?
never? Wait, you guys don't have access to it?
No.
Oh.
No,
God,
never
you're
heard of it.
missing out, man.
Also, yes, the music
Just hearing
player.
about that, I'm gonna get another one.
Music player keeps glitching out. This is weird.
Mm.
Maybe I should fix that somehow. Anyhow.
This is the face of the flavor that rivals original.
This is the. Let's see.
What?
That's a grape flavored Yakult.
Yes,
But
it is
why?
the only flavor I have tasted that is comparable to original.
That is comparable to original.
Unfortunately, there are only
There
two
are
left in the
more?
Yakult packet, and I shall not consume them today.
Wow.
There are more flavors?
Yeah, we have a We have like what, orange, apple.
What in the fucking
apple?
goddamn?
The orange apple wasn't not very great. Apple, pretty alright. I don't really like the orange one. Original and grape is like my jam.
My god.
Aside from that, I have a peach tea next to me.
I got water.
Yeah, this is all the flavors we have over
Wow.
here.
Bruh.
Mm. We have Yakult equivalents that come in huge bottles.
Oh god, what are these?
Oh, that looks like it's photoshopped.
Yeah, that does look like it's
Photoshop.
Yeah,
Photoshop.
do you want me to fucking pull it up? Oh, no wonder Singapore's the only flavor, is the only country in the world that you can get different multiple
What
flavors.
the fuck? What a scam,
Bruh.
bro.
Only
It's a
SG.
scam.
Only SG, bruh.
Yeah.
Real funky, real funky. But
Alright, back
yes.
to the question. Back to the questions thing.
Uh-huh.
Are there any tools here in the interrogation room that we can utilize?
Sorry for that.
Let's see.
I am here now.
Tools. There is
Hello.
a bunch of dusters. There's a baseball bat.
Well, he has
Mm.
removed pain inhibitors, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he's gonna be feeling reduced. Reduced.
Well, you
right?
see, the question is, can we quickly ask Tony about those pain inhibitors? Because I'm pretty sure he's the one who made them.
And can our surgeons remove it?
Would you like to give Tony a call?
Oh, just a
Oh,
quick
boy.
call while Jarling still doesn't hear us. Hey, Tony, you know about Jarling's pain inhibitors, right?
Yep. Them funny things. Yeah.
Did you make those?
Yeah. Fine crafted.
Can you disable them remotely?
Huh. And the man normally has the on and off switch hardwired onto him.
Can you quickly send me instructions on how to disable them?
Yeah, it's this funny little button on his back of his neck.
Gotcha. Thank you,
s-
Tony.
You get sent a weird diagram pointing to like a weird segment of the man's vertebrae.
Gotcha. So, with this, let's quickly make a list of our main questions we want answers to in Discord. So, did you guys decide on anything?
What Yakult flavor he likes
Oh
most?
god.
Pretty much. Honestly, that's what our discussion went down to, bro.
Just your cold
Okay,
flavors.
so
Being
which
very
Yakult
useful.
flavor? Probably about his plans before what he had for, like, the artifacts, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Actually, since there are recordings from Bobby Ross interrogating him, what questions did he have?
Or
Yeah.
just him wailing on fucking Jarling the whole time.
Actually,
This is gonna go places if you want to listen to the recording.
Oh, Cliff Notes?
Let's see.
TLDRs?
You hear a lot of grunts, a lot of punches. You like that? You like that cut? Poof, poof, poof.
I love the SFX, like poof, poof, poof.
You're really feeling that now, ain't you? You hear what can only be described as a Dempsey roll follow-up.
Jet turbine and everything?
Yep, jet turbine and everything.
I love it. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant.
Then you hear
Let's get popcorn.
you hear a very casual remark about, you think having 3 arms is gonna do you any favors here? Well, there's 3 times the number of arm locks I can do on you and cause you more pain. You hear the man absolutely hamming it up,
Oh boy.
followed by some weird squeaking, probably some bones breaking, and yeah, general uncomfortable noises you wouldn't want to hear in surgery, necessarily speaking. Yes. At one point, you even hear
down on this guy.
At one point, you even hear a drill being pulled out. Or at least you think it's a drill. Apparently, it's the man's legendary drill punch.
Literally. Oh.
It's a literal drill punch.
But yes, eventually you just hear a bit from Jarling of just we gotta go back to sleep. This is followed up by a renewed assault.
The man really doesn't know when to stop, does he?
No, probably doesn't. Half an hour later, you hear another yawn. What sounds like the fella's stretching. And then, oh, that was a nice nap. What are you doing here, Bobby Ross? You look exhausted.
No renewed assault again?
You hear something of a 1-2 punch combo followed up by ahem, ahem. How are you doing there, Bobby Ross? You hear your own voice. End of the
My own
recording.
voice?
The end of the recording at that point.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep. Mhm.
That was an interesting experience,
Hmm.
to say at the very least.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, so we can remove his pain inhibitors and try physical interrogation, or
Well,
we can.
I believe that it won't get that far because if he removed
Yeah.
his pain, his sense of pain in a long, long time, he's most likely not really used to actually feeling pain, you see.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Hmm.
Gotta be careful about
Which
how
could
much.
be an interesting experience.
Hmm.
We will see, we will see.
Just gotta remember how much pain we're gonna dial in on him. Might
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you like
How
to
about
look into?
psychological?
Would you like to look into the tools
Um,
available to you?
sure.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, there are what look like oversized nail clippers, various drilling inputs or implements. Let's see, there's some very harsh light. You notice in the interrogation room there's even a sink of some sort for some reason.
Hmm.
Next to it is a bucket and a towel.
Ah.
So, first of all, I'd like to take a chair with me. I would like to just calmly set the chair with me, yeah, like, right in front of him.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Not really sitting down there yet, just kind of going into the side room with the door still open so that he can hear how I power myself a good drink as I return and use my sound system to start playing some smooth jazz in the room before just patting him in the back and stealthily turning off his pain inhibitors. And so, Mr. Jarling, how are you doing?
He's already groaning. What is that?
Maybe you are a bit more tired than you expected, I say as I sit in front of him, casually, the back of the chair, like in his direction, as I just casually sit there on it, sipping my drink.
Oh
So-
god, my spleen! Ugh.
Shall we begin asking the questions? I say with a grin. So, which flavor of Yakult do you like the most?
Gah. Classic, original.
Okay, I say as I note that down. Who is going to be your successor if you do not return? Because, well,
Alexei! Fucking Alexei.
very well, now you know, now we know. A bit more. What did you plan with the artifacts?
He goes silent for a moment. I can't feel my
I
kidney.
grin at him, and I pick up a single pin. Just a normal pin.
Just a normal pin, just like a thumbtack or just
Yep.
like, okay.
Yeah, which you put on, the board to connect things. Wait a
Ah,
second.
yeah, that kind of pin. Okay.
The one with, the small little holder.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This kind of pin. I just pick it up, and I'm just holding it between two fingers.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, you don't have to answer because this is fun too, I say as I slowly start moving with the pin closer and closer to his hand.
Hey, think of all the good times.
Which good times?
I gave you ample compensation for your due diligence. Remember the feasts?
Mhm.
The 2 feasts we had?
I look at Artie.
Ah.
Would you
Go.
would you like to talk on that topic, Artie? I believe that you very much enjoyed the feast, did you?
Ah, yeah. Oh, I don't remember the feast. You know, the feast that I thought was gonna be a succulent meal. You know, fucking something good for my stomach after the fucking shit we just went through. And then I look on the roof and I see that you're kind of fucking crazy. You kind of think, you know, meat's meat and you know, flesh is flesh, and all those cadavers sitting on the roof were just a little, you know, addition to your fucking your lovely little cannibalism affair. And I gotta say, and I rest the metal arm just about where the third arm meets with the rest of the body,
Ah.
and I just
Yep.
start putting like gradual increase in pressure as I'm saying this. I'm just like, oh, it's such a fine meal, right? This is what you tried to feed us, and you know, maybe I'm just a bit of a snob, you know. Maybe I just don't think that kind of flesh is my fucking forte, and you know,
You hear an incomprehensible amount of screaming blast through your ears.
Oh, there it is.
I didn't
So,
even know
Mr.
I
Charlie,
could was kind of fair.
I wave over to Artie to stop, and then I
release.
Mm-hmm.
show him the pin. Just in front of his eyes. Just show him the pin, and I say, so, I will ask again, what did you plan to do with the artifacts?
They were a collection piece. That's all.
Would Bobby
think
Ross
that's-
agree if I asked him?
No, probably not. No, but the guy's a megalomaniac.
Was it really supposed to be just a collection piece?
Yes. What, you think I was gonna weaponize the sausage you bought back?
Can we trust him with this?
If you remember.
Actually, no, we can't, because he actually did weaponize it
Yes, he
against
did.
us. Mr. Jarling, I say as I move over to one finger with it. And I just trace the entrance to under the nail with the tip of the pin.
Ah.
I don't do anything yet. I just brush over it. And I say, Mr. Jarling, I don't like liars. You just told us a lie because you see we fought the weaponized form of the sausage we brought back.
What's to say that was the sausage and not just some replicas?
So you did weaponize what we brought back, one of the artifacts.
I was reclaiming my investment.
I am truly horrified that you lied to me. Anyways, push.
You get a lot more screaming, a lot more shouting, a lot more coping. Make it stop!
And I pull it out again and I say, you must be really, really surprised how much pain a single pin can cause.
I haven't felt
see-
this in over 2 decades. Come on.
Pain is actually a really, really interesting thing when you really know how the human body works. It's all about nerves. And each area of the body has different amount of nerves and pain receptors. And you see, there are methods of increasing sensitivity to this.
You see his face go pale for the first time.
So, what did you plan with the artifacts?
Century, it was going to be mine.
Oh, dreams are grander.
Oh,
Thank you.
dreams of grandeur. I see.
I already owned most of it. Only the Ross Foundation were the holdouts.
Right. What gives you the right to, you know, decide that you wanna collect them all or become the ruler, you know?
I
Isn't
won
that-
the fucking jackpot.
Uh-huh.
What would you do once everything would be yours?
Well, I'd do as the ones who ran the jackpot in the first place and start running more jackpots and extort the population. Indulge further and further.
No, the question is, I'm just wondering, how much did you pay to stop feeling pain?
He blinks a couple of times.
Just a friendly question.
Maybe a tenth of that jackpot.
I see. So a tenth of the jackpot went to stop you from feeling pain.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So you see, I say while looking into my medkit, and I start showing him some stimulants.
Ah. Oh dear.
Did you know that some of those would make you 10 times more receptive to pain? Imagine that little pinprick. Tiny, little, insignificant thing, and it caused so much pain. Isn't it interesting, Mr. Jarling?
My microphone has ascended again. Hold up.
I'm sorry.
Jarling is ascended as well.
It sounds more like descension because of the positioning, but anyhow. Wait, but that came out of your medical supplies, right?
Man! You see, it is very, very unfortunate that you passed out from Artie just gently shaking your third arm. If you
That was
passed
gentle.
out from that kind of pain, I would suddenly have to inject you with this to keep you alive. According to all the law, well, the local laws are really just a non-issue. There aren't really any. But according to international laws, this is perfectly acceptable treatment. In the end, we literally just dropped a pin, and then I say, as I look over to the horrifying defense devices Bobby Ross left there,
Uh-huh. Yep.
well, those would cause injuries which would need to be cleaned with alcohol, I say, as I pull out some medical alcohol, and pour it on the tiny little pinprick wound.
The man screams. It is a pitch nearly inaudible. But you hear it right at the end of the spectrum. Yes.
According to even the most gentle of the intergalactic laws, I have just provided you with medical attention.
I made a mistake hiring you. Fucking war criminal.
You see, Mr. Jarling, you will tell us everything we want to know. Truthfully. And after that, you will pay us for telling us. You see, we have a fun little project in the strip, and we do require funds. And unfortunately for you, you are a very good source of those funds.
I don't think so.
And that also, you still have to pay us reparation for... Well, Artie, would you like to make a list yourself?
Oh, you know. Let's see. Let's start with the beginning. One.
Well, first it was a death game and extortion.
That's
Shooting
about right.
us out of a railgun.
Yep.
Food torture.
That's for sure.
Sending us to tend to various kind of unreasonable needs. Sending us on suicide missions which we weren't supposed to survive. Which
That's
was
for
from
sure.
the very day one when we went into the hangar to face off against Bobby Ross immediately. We weren't provided with appropriate transport and...
Hang on.
Alan, your mic is
Rip.
killing itself.
Yeah.
Alan, your mic be going static.
Yeah, bit.
And the man's
He's
disappeared.
Yeah,
He's dead. He's killed him.
Rip.
I blame it on Jarling.
You blame
We
it
are
on
adding that
Jarling.
to the list. We are adding that to
Adding
the
it
list.
to the list, the funny static.
our hardware is afraid of this interrogation.
God. There you go. I don't think I will meet your demands.
Why is that?
You say as the man bites his own tongue off.
Well, it's a good thing I came prepared.
And blood starts gushing all over the place.
I quickly.
I fucking wrench his jaw open and fucking get a. Let's just stuff a patch straight into there.
Oh.
Why not?
Yeah,
God.
I also, I'm literally holding the stims to
What
keep
am
him
I-
alive, Eco. That wasn't very smart of him.
I just look at him and wag with the finger like, I mean, you didn't really need to do that now, did you? You're just gonna make this longer and harder.
So I write stupid amount of money, which would be like, you know, a big sacrifice, especially to him. And I offer him a data pad which he can sign as reimbursement for unfair treatment of us and our group.
Okay, how many zeros are on there?
Yes.
Oh, it's just a blank check, is it? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Fulfilling his original obligation, huh?
Pretty much.
You watch him lethargically pick up the pen.
Did he sign?
He scratches out the number.
Ah.
Does that mean that now we do have the funds from him?
No, that just means he's defacing your contract.
Ooh. Defacement
Well-
of company property.
Mr. Jarling. Wait a second.
Oh,
Actually,
I know.
Nico,
Wait.
since you, yeah?
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. I have an offer afterwards.
First of all, in bitcoins, how much would his total owned property be?
Total property, close to 100. In strip funds, that is a lot.
So I give him another, like, you know, data pad, which... So, we have decided that in total, you owe us about 10 bitcoins.
He blinks twice.
You can sign it and your treatment will improve. You will feel less pain.
He blinks twice and immediately signs off 10% of his fortune.
Lovely. Now, what
This-
other questions did we have, Artie?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, but it was gonna still be. I was gonna say he's still playing coy of us. As leaning, bring out the tofu again.
Oh, right, there was the tofu. I add another 10.
The tofu?
I just lean over to you two.
Oh, you
You two, I
remember-
just feel you in. Man,
Okay, essentially, in front of Jarling, while I just pass everyone in the room a single pinprick and a bottle of disinfectant, I let Artie describe the tofu feast.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. Cue us returning back to Jarling's fancy schmancy little casino palace fucking bullshit. And, there's been a problem, he says. There's a
Do you
shortage of
remember
meat.
how he sent us to afterwards to secure back the meat
Mhm.
supply,
Mm-hmm.
while fully knowing that we will get shot down with the transport we had to acquire ourselves?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Apparently the man can't stand eating anything that isn't meat. And, okay. Well, credit where credit's due. His fucking chef was, fucking excellent in making tofu look like actual meat. Unfortunately, wasn't good enough for him. Man was going crazy. And he needed the meat back.
Oh yeah, also while they are talking about this,
Uh-huh.
I open my backpack and pull out a book and make sure that he can see the title of which says Surgery for Dummies.
Huh? Surgery for dummies.
I mean, it's probably like, a completely fictional book and there is actually no content inside of it, but it's supposed to terrify him because he knows how much we could botch something while, quote unquote, healing him.
Mental damage. Mental damage.
So,
Hearing
so we
about
can do one of
this-
this quintuple, triple bypass operations on him. He's still breathing. I reckon that could do.
Did he
What a
sign the
fucking
second
idiot.
paper, by the way?
Did he sign the second paper? No, not yet. Not compelled enough quite yet.
Can I get a hold of a barbecue?
Barbecue. What kind of
Yeah,
barbecue?
and
Like
some-
just a grill or
Yeah, just the grill, open air.
Oh, you know what?
you wish for the open air grill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's ask for an open air grill to be brought in this room and some Wagyu meat.
The best on the
Just
planet.
some Wagyu.
Yeah. Wagyu and some veggies and stuff like that. Let's get it brought here.
You hear the elevator ding open after a couple of minutes. You hear the bouncer's voice. Oi! Oi, what's that luxury shit being brought to the prisoner for?
Oh,
worry,
don't
we'll
worry,
cook you
he's not
some
going
as
to be the
well.
one eating, most likely.
Alright. Is this some kind of a mental attack or something? Can I have some?
Well,
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, sure.
My god. What grade is this stuff anyway?
The highest.
Takes one look. Funny. How do you rank Wagyu again? It's like A5. Was it?
A5, yeah.
A5.
Oh, to think the Ross Foundation was bringing out A7. Well then. You see the slab of Wagyu, which looks like, how does one put it? Not even like 75% fat, not even like, it's just fat, basically. Like, it's just a chunk of fat, and then you see meat as veins instead of the other way around.
Oh boy. That's some Wagyu, alright. Well, anyways, I guess we will start our grill party in front of Jarling while, the pinpricks are around.
Do you cut
Beautiful.
it open, this chunk of Wagyu?
Yes.
You take a fine slice of it, toss it on the grill. The very familiar smell for some reason. Ah, yes, for some reason, this smells like funny super cow being grilled.
Oh my! Oh my!
I thought they'd be able to actually have some of this stuff.
Yes, giant super cow that may have been over 90% fat. Yes,
See.
And 10% our party member.
yes. You may be eating some remnant of party member. Anyway,
No.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
We don't tell you that. We don't tell you that. Don't worry.
You do not know that in character.
you do not need
You
to
don't know that
know.
in character, and I'm not thinking about it in character.
Smells great.
Rip
I'm
your
gonna
mirror.
say I'm glad Suiso has head injury.
That's it.
Just chiming in over the fucking PDA. Hey.
Hello.
Alright, Suiso, get down here. We're doing a little grill party. Surely some red meat's gonna be good for you.
The thing you hear from the PDA is
Man scream.
sound of someone just dying.
Sound of someone dying. Sound of someone on their meds. Yes.
Having a fever dream on too much
I make
Adderall.
I make sure to get one of the bouncers to bring some meat up to him.
Bruh, you don't feed a patient a steak.
Feeding 90% fat.
Well, you do now.
Chunk of 90%
Anyway.
fat. It'd be easier to throw this in a stew.
How does Jarling react to all of this?
You see an awful amount of drool.
Well, man, can you imagine being a prisoner of the Ross Foundation and never ever touching meat again?
Yeah, I heard they fucking push it to a tofu-only diet. It's cost effective.
You see not
Makes-
only drool, but you see tears.
Makes sense for nutrition as well, you know?
Yeah.
The amount of veggies you can put into tofu.
No,
I
no.
perfectly grill a small square of wagyu and I ask, "Hey, would you buy this for 10 bitcoins?"
He already has his pen in his hand.
And I let him sign.
He signs it, and you hear the ding of 10 bitcoins being transferred to your personal account.
My God.
Very nice. I give him the tiny square of wagyu.
It is no more than
Oh
a
my-
keycap worth of Wagyu. Like, I don't know, take your, I don't know, J key off of your keyboard and hand it to the man, basically.
Pretty much, yeah, the perfectly grilled bit.
It is tiny. It basically melts in the man's mouth. You see a moment of bliss, a moment of joy, that fades the moment he swallows.
How fleeting.
I offer him another paper. Another one?
At this
Come
point,
on.
you've already mentally broken the man, so he just signs it off.
I guess that we can just count that we took all of his money gradually. So that we
Gradually
can skip this
through
mental torture for
chunks.
everyone in the stream.
Gradually for
This
chunks
is
of
the final
meat.
one is the entire liquidation of every asset and transferring over to our control.
The
You
Jarling
said it's 100
estate.
bitcoins total value, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna note down 100 bitcoins and, well, the question is, I'm just gonna quickly send like to Bobby Ross. I'm gonna send him like a. What questions do you want answered from Jarling? He is surprisingly cooperative.
Well, here's the thing. He's the only one who knows the location of the other two artifacts.
Oh, that's right. Where are the other two artifacts?
Then we have. Hold on. Didn't he have that funny fucking cube that he has that is that has on some, that he
Fun-
has
Funny
that,
compass,
You know,
yes.
the mini compass thing that told us about roughly where it was. Hold on.
Would you like to search
Did
his
he have it with
person
him?
for it?
Yep.
Sure.
You search his person, but cannot find it to any avail.
Ah.
Another tiny cube of Wagyu. For the compass?
You see him sign it off, then point towards his stomach.
You fucking swallowed that thing?
Better than being taken by the Ross Foundation.
Do you have a way of getting it out?
What do you think? Consult surgery for dummies.
Well,
I-
it looks like we're gonna have to sort his stomach open, do stomach surgery on him, and then we can probably pull it out,
So,
judging by this
Wait a
book.
second, give me a moment. I
Implementations
think that-
include a buzzsaw, a scalpel, and an inherent lack of painkillers.
I don't know. We don't have any painkillers, right? You meant sensitizers?
Yeah, I reckon that could work. But then think about it, right? If we do it too much, then he might just, black out and be an utter mess. I don't know. I turn to fuck. Is it Maggie and Phantom, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. What do you guys think? What do you guys reckon? How hard should we dial this?
We could connect him to some kind of machine to keep him awake and alive.
God.
I feel like he's being cooperative enough. There's no real reason to continue torturing the man.
Just put my hand on his shoulder. Guy eats human flesh as a fucking pipe, as a regular supplement to normal meat. I don't think it's a very
Even then, I think he's suffering
But
enough.
then
I don't know
again-
how much you guys have suffered under this guy.
To be fair,
looks-
he was
can-
cooperative in telling us where it is, so
We could just turn him into our indentured servant forever, which will
wow,
more
how
enough.
the tides turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to push that contract, don't we?
Can we just buy him off of the Ross Foundation?
Well, quite
Well,
honestly, with what we pulled through him, I don't think I could
Well,
trust him to be an indentured sergeant.
We can
Hmm.
quickly ring the Ross Foundation that right now Jarling owes us money. And if they want to, pay off his debt and, take him, or if they would prefer if we, keep him and go after the rest of the artifacts.
Oh, by the way, I think I remember the last occasion. So, we got good, well, we got the spade, that's one. We don't got the heart, that's one. Well, we don't got it, but
Well, the main character, Suiso, has it.
Now leaves two left, if I remember correctly. We got the diamond, and the heart.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't it? No, sorry, the club and the fucking diamond. My bad.
Yep.
The club and the diamond.
Uh-huh.
And that leaves it in the only two places we haven't visited in this system yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kaiser and what's the other one?
Throne.
Throne. Kaiser and Throne.
Kaiser and Throne, yeah.
Well, I
Ask
mean-
Jarling whether he has leads.
He has the fucking thing that, could tell us its proper location in his damn stomach. And I ain't exactly
Right.
keen on sticking my hand in there to rip it out of him because, quite honestly, I think enough's been done.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
We still need
mean,
him, right?
I'm sure we can just hit the medical floor and they have some sort of advanced medical technology that could probably get extracted from him without,
Without pain.
well, maybe not without pain, but without, yes, but also, I don't think I got surgery underneath my belt of medical practices, but hey, never hurts to try. You got that book, right?
Yep.
Anyhow,
Alright.
you get one more question from Bobby Ross. Ask him where the rest of the remnants of the Polaris are.
Well, Mr. Jarling? Where are the rest of the Polaris?
He shakes his head violently.
Oh, why?
Okay, can you...
What's with the
okay,
disapproval?
Mr. Jarling, would you be so kind to explain us why... would you like to tell us, why do you not want to share this information?
No. No.
If you don't
No.
have very good reason to not say it, we won't force you.
Hold on. This is the part where. Oh, you reckon we should turn off the recording for this one, or you reckon it's just let it flow as it is?
Party vote?
Party vote.
What is this Polaris?
This is referring to the Polaris Tide, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Funny
it is.
shipping company that organized the crusade against these worlds at one point.
Yep. Need to find
Suiso
that
is,
fucking doco.
Under commission, but if he were here, he would vote for turning it off.
Give me a sec. Let
Somehow
me do
the
this.
spade delivered. Okay, so we have one for now. Artie?
I would recommend turning off, but I'm not sure how.
Two
But we
for
also
turning
gotta
off?
weigh. We also gotta weigh like that might put us in hot water with old mate because then we know the info and he's gonna grease us for it.
Wait, give me a sec. Do I know the recording device? I've seen it before.
You know, it is just like a regular tape recorder with simple playback functions. It's very simple.
The very retro.
Like
Okay.
it's super
That is very,
retro.
very easy to have. Just-
Can you quickly instead turn this portion of the recording into more food torture, us enjoying
Yes.
the grill and
Actually,
him
hold
not
on,
telling
hold
us anything despite horrible fate?
Hmm.
So when I say tape recorder, I mean like quite literal. Quite literal old audio cassette tape kind of recorder. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
easy
again,
for me
even
to
if we
just-
got the spade, we can. Oh, actually, you know what? Spade can insert some torture.
Yeah, I was about
to
using
say
a,
that.
Okay, that is true.
forklift.
so your editing,
Literally just-
your editing device is literally a pair of scissors. and,
Okay.
and some glue.
It's the.
So we can very easily do this. Anyways, off the recording.
Uh-huh.
Now that okay, Mr. Jarling, the Ross Foundation can't hear you now. Why do you not wish to talk about Polaris?
Nope, nope, no, 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 no.
What you
We
reckon?
need an explanation why you are refusing to talk about this.
Continues shaking his head. More violently than before, even.
Well, you see, Mr. Jarling, how about we play a game of yes and no? I will
Continues.
just ask questions, and you
Okay.
can say yes or no.
Okay, he stops, shaking his head.
Polaris remnants are still powerful.
Nods.
Polaris remnants got information on how to get to you and make you suffer.
Nods violently.
Polaris remnants are in contact with the Ross Foundation.
Nods.
Bobby Ross is in contact with Polaris.
Shakes head.
Bobby Ross doesn't know about connection of Polaris to his own company.
Nods.
I really does set the stage.
Polaris wants the artifacts.
Nods.
Polaris holds one or more artifacts.
Nods twice.
Polaris is centered on one of the planets in the strip.
Nods.
Is it Kaiser?
Shakes head.
Ah, I see Throne.
Nods.
Oh. These are fucking weird that those guys would still be around.
Polaris has support from outside of the strip.
Nods.
Well, that explains a lot. Is Polaris preparing for an aggressive takeover after they gain more of the artifacts?
Nods twice.
Be a repeat of what they tried to do before.
Were you working for Polaris?
Nods.
Well, shit then. Guess we got a rat. What to do
Well,
from
then we could
here?
use him.
Well, depends if they've
You
caught wind
know,
on.
Jarling, you know who my former employers were, right?
Shakes head.
I meant the military.
Nods.
Are they in contact with Polaris?
Shakes head.
Okay, that's at least slightly refreshing. How big? Actually, no. Is the group supporting Polaris from outside a nation?
Nods.
Ah, I see. There is only one hyperpower in your setting, right, Eco?
Let's see. Hyperpowers outside of the strip. There are multiple.
We
But
just haven't had any information about them.
you
yet.
haven't had to deal with them so far, is the thing.
That is true.
Yep.
For Bailiff and
Is
Archibald.
only how many of them are in contact with the strip, like right surrounding it?
Direct surrounding the strip. Let's see. Directly surrounding the strip, there should be at least 3.
Oh boy, free superpowers.
Yep.
Hyperpowers.
Yep.
Right.
Wait, if
These practically own their own subsection of the galaxy.
Oh boy.
so if Jarling was working for Polaris, would he need to make or do regular reports back?
Most
Oh,
likely.
that's true. Were you making regular reports back to Polaris?
He nods.
Hmm.
Is sponsor of Polaris one or more of these three hyperpowers?
Nods once. Only once.
Only once. Gotcha. So it's one of the three. I point at each one of them and ask the question, is it them?
Okay, let's see. You point to the first two, no response. You point to the last one, simply titled as Yggdrasil. He nods.
Yggdrasil, gotcha. I'm just writing notes so that I don't forget it.
Yep.
Oh boy! So Yggdrasil was planning a Polaris sponsor. Polaris was planning an Yggdrasil sponsored takeover of the strip.
Yep. Nods.
Another sector for the big fish in the another sector for the bigger fish in the galaxy, ain't it?
Well, that makes sense at the very least. And you are saying that Bobby Ross did not know about any of this.
Shakes head.
So he knew some of it?
Nods.
So essentially, Bobby Ross is not in contact with Polaris, probably wants to stop them, and was only vaguely aware of how far they reach.
Nods.
Is he aware that his own company is infiltrated by Polaris?
No answer.
You do not know.
Nods.
What do you think, Artie? Any questions of your own you want to ask? And everyone, of course.
I think that kind of ranges over my head with how far it's gonna stretch at this point. Old Jarling here has given us a pretty decent set of information so far about how, I guess, wide, how deep this hole goes. So, better to not cut him from what's already established, but I'm not sure he'll be able to keep in contact with his with whoever he's talking to from Polaris at this point, and they might get jumpy about the lack of correspondence.
Yeah. I give Jarling
Well-
another piece of meat. Good work, Mr. Jarling. Thank you.
Well, Jarling, how about this? First of all, do you think that we can convince your, let's say, former employers that you are no longer alive? I have a proposal, Mr. Jarling. We will fake your death.
Hey,
We
mate.
will allow you to go.
Mate. That will not be necessary. You see as a shotgun is pulled out by the bouncer and he unloads into Jarling.
Ah.
I guess that's a bit too
Uh,
much to patch him up, so I pull out my sidearm.
Nope, you don't want to do that. Put down the sidearm.
We forgot to.
So you work for Polaris.
Yeah, damn straight. Mm-hmm. Yep. How else do you think we kept the pain inhibitor kind of thing, you know, out of reach of a certain Bobby Ross?
Well, that certainly does make a bit more sense.
How many of them are there?
It's just the one bouncer. He's got a pistol pointed at Phantom and a shotgun pointed at Angel.
Don't you want to?
So what's your
Look.
angle here then?
Hmm?
Don't you want some of the meat here we are grilling? We were just grilling here, really.
Give one
Look,
less mouth to feed.
look. I can't let you compromise our position any further than you already have. Neither could I let the certain vigorously nodding and shaking man over there say any more than he already has either. But you know, we can make things even. I take some of your barbecue. You pretend that you heard nothing about the oncoming tide. We go our separate ways and maybe you get to be rich off of the man's jackpot.
This man isn't aware he already got all of Jarling's money, is he?
No, not aware at all.
Well, I kind of... You know what? That definitely does sound interesting. And then... I'd like to, use charm and kind of like, for a moment, like,
Oh,
talk
damn.
receptively and then suddenly say, by the way, who's the man behind you?
Alright, roll me the charm. Roll me the charm.
Crocodile punch.
Surely, Palvanka.
That's a 21.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Now, he doesn't necessarily look behind him so much as you see two mechadendrites pop out of his back, sweep the area behind him. This close,
Further
Lassie.
in the back.
This close, Lassie. He starts backing off a little to let his sensors get more reach. Hang on, there's no one here. He turns away
I
for
slammed
half
the
a
door
second.
shut. I slammed the door shut.
I hit him with
and pulled
that.
out my
I hit him with
sidearm.
that ash. I hit him with the ash me. Fucking
Right.
biobunker.
Door is slammed shut. You have locked Phantom in the room with the bouncer.
Wait. Phantom was outside of the room?
Wait, why am I so silent?
You were editing, right?
You were in editing process, so this is
Oh.
awkward.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'd like to not shut the door. Instead, I'd like to take cover behind the door frame and pull out my sidearm. And I assume Artie is gonna do a rocket punch?
It was mainly a joke, but I don't know. Let's see if it works.
Roll me the rocket the punch sheet.
Oh, this would be a basic attack, wouldn't it?
Yeah, basic of attack.
Oh boy. Do I get anything? Do I get anything you reckon for being this close to the guy?
1 accuracy.
Oh.
Rocket the punch! You
With-
watch as your fist flies off, but nothing else.
Ah, shit.
It does not make
Does
contact.
the enemy at least look at the fist
Um,
flying past him?
He dodges out of the
Okay,
way.
this can't do something.
While he is
Yeah, this can't do
distracted,
something.
I'd like to shoot him with my light signature.
Alright, shoot.
What if Phantom want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna activate
Oh,
my
for
cable
fuck's
cloth
sake,
and
you
gonna
got to be
take
kidding
the
me.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the recording device, put it
Uh-huh.
under my clothes, open my cable cloth, and wait until it completely disappears from view, and then run out of the room without anyone noticing.
Rat-like
Truly,
behavior.
truly the Phantom.
Rat. Sneaky rat.
Having trouble?
And when I leave the room,
Turn invisible.
I'm just gonna pat on who's the person that's holding the gun in front.
Uh-huh. Yep. Angel.
Yeah, close the door. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You can close
So
the
now
door
we are
now.
locked with him.
Yes.
Wait. So then the situation will be
You
The four
are
of
in
us.
Us three against him.
the 4 of you in the room.
with the
And the-
one-way mirror looking in.
Yep. And the bouncer looking in.
Rumble.
With-
Rumble in the interrogation room.
And he may or may not be getting reinforcements. So,
Well, for the three of us who is here who didn't attack yet,
Yep.
Throw pies at him. Throw pies at
green pie,
I
green
just-
pie, that motherfucker.
Right.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm just tending the barbecue.
You
Um,
got funny skewers there.
Yeah, I haven't really reacted to the whole situation yet. So
Uh-huh.
can we all put our guns down and enjoy the rest of this meet? I mean, I don't see why we can't communicate or cooperate.
You hear a shotgun blast against the door.
Psh,
Yeah, a little less conversating, more fucking stabbing and shooting.
You then hear as the... What do I call it? As the glass shatters next to
I
the
pull
door.
out my sword.
I ready my grenades.
Offhanding the. Well, actually, no, main-handing the fucking medium signature I got. The rivet gun.
Okay, okay. But yes,
And this.
the bouncer has bashed their way through.
I'd like to attack him with my officer's sword.
Try to slash him.
A 12.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. All right. Funny officer sword.
Come on, Artie, a little bit of help here.
My fucking arm's on the other side of the room! Jesus Christ.
Just shoot him with your pistol or something. Didn't you take a sidearm?
Ka-chunk.
Ka-chonk.
Oh boy.
Critical ka-chonk. Yes. Nice critical
I
damage.
guess nice.
Just chonk, chonk. You see the bouncer's clothes getting ripped off, only to hide cybernetics at this point.
Oh, for fuck's
Yes,
sake.
probe.
God damn.
Chrome
And
door.
only
Yeah.
4 instead of just 2 arms to pop out, another 2 to pop out.
Oh no.
How many of the things you got fucking hiding behind that shit?
I'm imagining
I'd
the
like
fucking-
to, with my second hand, which is still holding the pistol, I'd like to just press it inside of his mouth and press the trigger.
Alright. You may try.
stab
Get
on
an
the gun.
accuracy.
Thank you. Now let's hope that it works.
Anyways, this all goes down. I finally
Hey, that's a
Cool.
23.
Critical. You hear the bullet
Nice.
ricochet down the guy's esophagus, I guess. Why is it ricocheting down the esophagus instead of piercing through it? Fear.
Motherfucker.
Oh god.
but yes,
Ooh.
as this is going down, I'm making my way down there.
Make my way downtown.
Yes.
And I'm just
Do, do,
looking
do,
at
do,
this
do, do.
carnage.
Do, do, do.
Hacker man, do something about this Chrome guy.
Hacker man!
Can I do something about this Chrome guy? Because I'm outside, the glass window's broken, so I can see them inside the room now, right?
Yep.
If I'm
Yes.
outside.
Yes, you can.
Is
Okay,
Phantom
I'm still invisible.
Okay.
I'm invisible. I take my sniper rifle, heavy signature, and aim at one of the Chrome guy's head.
Okay. Yep. Now.
And I shoot him with energy damage. Oh, it's
Why?
kinetic.
Shoot.
Sniper rifle's kinetic. Yes.
For, let's say, for signatures, you're usually able to choose the damage type. Usually.
Yeah,
Just
it's
literally
for
Skewer's
kinetic.
keyword on my
Okay.
officer's sword, which is
Yep.
the only thing doing the damage to him so far.
Now,
Screaming.
roll away, roll away.
How do you roll the heavy signature like you guys are doing?
If you pilot narrative and weapons, this should be the dice you should be able to roll on.
When you hover over your pilot, there should be your heavy signature on the weapon section.
Yep.
Oh. Hang on.
Yep. If not, I can just hit the button for you.
Okay.
Yeah, hit the button for me. Can't find it.
Ah.
Actually, hit it yourself. Then we get one more try.
Let's see if you
Or just-
can find your what's it called, your pilot.
Or just
theology.
write /roll 1d20 plus 2.
Yep, 1d20 plus 2. We'll do it.
1d20/2.
Let's
Plus
say
2.
plus 2, plus 2.
Ah,
So
plus
slash R 1d20 plus 2. Yes.
Hey!
Oh, that one's a hit instead.
Whee!
Okay. 4 damage. And what damage type was this?
Kinetic.
Kinetic. You hear a ka-chunk. You watch as One of the Mechadendrites attempts to block your heavy signature, only for it to be torn clean off.
System trauma.
Yes, indeed. Funny system trauma.
System.
Artie, do you have a grenade?
No. Fuck
I
you think
do.
am?
Why does no one carry grenades?
I
do.
carry grenades.
I have plenty of
Over here.
grenades.
Surprise. The shotgun is then pointed towards a certain Maggie,
Why me? I'm just holding skewers here.
who's just
That's
holding
the most
skewers.
dangerous.
Easiest target.
Oh, come on.
You know what? As
This
he
is what
tries
the-
to
this is what
point
the
the
fence sitting
shotgun
gets
at
you.
Maggie,
Mhm.
as he tries to point shotgun at Maggie, I'd like to pull out the pistol out of his mouth and slam his head onto the grill.
The
Ooh.
shotty does indeed hit. It
Oh, no.
only
Ow.
hits for it only hits for 2 damage.
Such is the
Oh.
life of medium medium signature.
I contact the others through the data. Oh, what's going on there? I'm hearing gunshots.
Doot.
Give me that grenade, Suisto! Give me the fucking grenade!
Busy. Call back later.
Doot.
I throw.
I start
I
running
throw.
to the room.
I'm being shot at through a freaking grill. God damn it! It's not how I wanted my day to
You
go.
hear free Discord connects followed by free Discord disconnects. And a lot of screaming.
I start running towards the interrogation room.
Your head still feels a little heavy.
Yes, indeed.
Nico, I want to do something silly.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I can turn my arm into a funnel.
Into a funnel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like
Eh.
the kind of funnel.
Yeah, he forces. This fucking snake is way behind him.
Oh. Oh god. I see.
Actually, that gives me an idea. Can I grab one of those drills and just use that on his chest?
You can try.
Metal on metal.
Improvise-
I'd
The
like to
screeching.
try.
Improvised weaponry. Go for it.
So 1d20 plus 2, I believe.
Yep.
Fuck. Does that hit?
It bounces.
God damn it.
Legitimately bounces, and through the torn
Hey.
clothes, you can just see more chrome.
I sure hope the drill head doesn't like snap and get sent flying to another direction.
Christ. But yeah, for an organization called Yggdrasil, this guy sure has a lot of chrome for some reason, huh?
Fucking Paradise, I swear to God.
It is Paradise.
Fuck's sake, man. Fucking Naitos left and right.
Is there a cavity of some sort on this guy that I can stick my grenade in?
The
The
mouth.
mouth, the mouth. I'm literally
mouth.
asking about someone having a grenade so that I can stuff it down his throat.
The mouth
I
or
pass Angel.
The mouth or the funny section next to where his arm just got disconnected.
Oh, I pass Angel a grenade.
I stuff it down his throat, pull the pin out, and then throw him off me.
The grenade gets alley-ooped over. You pull the pin. You attempt to shove it down. Roll me a d20.
Okay, can I get an accuracy on this?
No, this one's pure luck, so this is going to be messy.
Whiskey, lap.
Oh, 15, yes!
Yeah.
You see the fella try to reach down his throat after throwing away the shotty? He gives up on that, and one of the other mechanical arms reaches down, yanks out the grenade, and it explodes in his face instead.
Woo.
Upon that timing. Upon that timing, can the
Upon
fucking
that
arm cannon go
timing.
off on the background as well?
On that timing, the rest of you are knocked back by the force of this grenade. It is not exactly the biggest interrogation room.
Pressure, overpressure.
Right. Ow.
Yeah.
Owie.
Funny pressure. Each of
I
you
have
in the
cover
Blowing your ear,
surrounding,
son.
each of you in the surrounding area, just take 1 damage.
Owie.
Basically, everyone but Phantom. Phantom gets a free
Oh,
pass on this one.
Am I even in the room?
No, not yet. You're still listening to the elevator music.
God damn it, can this elevator go any
Jesus
faster?
Christ.
I'm just like mashing
I'm
the
just
elevator
stunned
button.
Hold
on
on.
the ground.
Wait, I have 1 armor. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. You can shrug it off. But yeah, the elevator dings on the wrong floor. you see an intern come in. Which way was to the lobby again?
Without a word, I just shove him up the elevator and spam and mash the close button. And
Hey, that
and
wasn't
try-
very nice. He smashes the open button and it opens back up. Come on, you're another employee here too. We should get along.
Oh boy.
I
The ground shakes.
just grabbed my case, right, hit him in the abdomen, forcing him out of the elevator.
Hey. Hey, I'm going to HR.
And I close the elevator shut.
The elevator dings back open. HR's 2 floors down.
At this point, you just let the guy get in, bro. Good.
Fine, get in.
So what's your name?
Not now.
What department do you work for? You don't seem to have a staff ID on you.
I don't work here. Now stop bothering me.
But you looked like you would have made a very good employee at the foundation.
I'm unemployed, so deal with it.
The elevator dings open. You are at the HR department.
Just pinching the bridge of my nose.
Well, if you don't work here, I can't complain to HR anymore.
Oh.
Just throw him out.
I just grab him by like the by the shirt right when you complain about something else, like yeet him out.
The elevator thankfully closes in time before you can scramble back.
Oh god.
It dings open again at the lobby, though.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm guessing the interrogation was in the basement.
Yep, interrogation's at the basement. You realize the reason it dinged open at the lobby was because the intern had already pushed the button for the lobby.
Oh my fucking gosh, I just taken the fast way down.
Would you like to continue downwards?
Yes.
Access code required.
Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it.
Please
I'm gonna
input
turn my
password.
charge onto the floor and activate it.
Oh
the
no! Structural integrity compromised.
Wait, so you do realize that we have to leave the basement too?
There's a second elevator.
Okay.
If not, we can climb.
If not, you can take the emergency
Motherfucker.
stairwell.
Yeah, that too. I'm
You
sure you can
blow-
put your brand new lungs to the test, right?
You blow a hole through the bottom. You see the shaft go down at least another 20 floors.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, never mind. I'm,
Would you like to
I'm jumping
abseil?
While Suiso is getting to us, just give me a quick
Yes.
moment. I'm gonna grab a glass of water.
Sure,
Alright,
sure.
yes. I am abseiling.
You abseil down floor by floor. You kick off each floor. Eventually, you see an emergency maintenance drone start rushing past you,
Oh.
heading for the elevator.
Uh-huh.
When you're about 5 minutes down the abseiling, you finally hit the floor you're supposed to be at.
Uh-huh.
Only for some reason, you hear a whooshing from above you.
Oh boy.
The elevator's been repaired, and it's catching up.
Is the I mean assuming the door is closed, right? To the floor.
Yep.
You know what? Iko? Here,
Uh-huh.
I'll send a gift. This is my response to that.
Mm-hmm.
The size of the case like open up
Uh-huh.
and here you go, Iko. The gift.
Pile bunker.
I pile bunker the door open.
Oh man, I want
Weird.
a pile bunker.
You watch as a massive forklift blade protrudes from the case,
Mhm. Just bang.
wedges it open, and cuts through.
Uh,
You slip in just as the elevator flies past you, because as it turns
I
out,
returned.
As it turns out, the elevator wasn't necessarily repaired. They just decided to sack the elevator by cutting the strings to it.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
You have arrived on the scene.
Anyway, I ran past Phantom, who is invisible.
You arrive.
Does he arrive literally as we finally blew him up with the nade?
Yep.
I mean,
Is it still standing?
is he still standing?
He doesn't have a head, but his body's still moving.
Oh, the arm
okay.
cannon is still
Oh.
there, so bang.
Arm cannon fires. Please roll.
I'll also attack him with my officer's sword again, since it was the only thing which worked.
No, rip.
The cannon misses.
God damn it.
Time for the sword.
Schward.
Ooh.
Oh, come
The
on.
Schward also misses.
Ooh.
Maggie.
He attempts to
I
make
take
a
out my-
grapple. But yes, go
I
for it,
take
go for
out a nail gun.
it. A nail gun.
Yeah, just a nail gun.
Bing.
Misses horribly.
Oh my god. While they are attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess a meat skewer.
Meat skewer.
Oh!
The meat
That
skewer
is-
did much more.
Comically sized pipe wrench.
The meat skewer pierces through, and you finally see some sense of damage.
So while they're attacking him, right, I ran up towards the dude grabbing the case with two hands, right, and bashing him to the side with it, with the case.
Just
So I'm,
swing the case.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
rolling.
Beat him with a briefcase, bro.
Yeah.
Yakuza ass.
Chonk.
Alright, chong.
Ba-dong.
Yeah, in the same motion, right, as I swing the case or like horizontally into like the side of his body, right?
Uh-huh.
I spin it, right, to grab it one-handed, right, and
Uh-huh.
open up the power bunker.
Christ. Yes.
I'm quickly going to look around if there are any weapons around inside of the interrogation
It
room.
is. There is a baseball bat. There is a
And
base.
outside of it, no, weapon locker, no weapon lockers?
No weapon lockers. Just
Wait, are you
Fuck
looking
it,
for
I'm
weapons?
swinging again with the sword.
just torture implements.
The power bunker landed a 14.
Fuck.
Jesus. The sword misses, or the arm cannon
no,
misses.
Oh,
Yes.
for fuck's sake, the sword misses too.
The pile bunker does land a hit, and you watch it chunk through into the other side of the guy's chest cavity.
Mm.
Power bunker, my beloved.
So at this point, you're not quite strong enough to hold up both the dude and the pile bunker, so you kind of slip over, and the guy finally comes to rest, chunked on a forklift blade.
Just
Finally.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, let's get out of here and tell Bobby Ross to visit us when the carrier is done. Hey,
Just check
Tony,
that.
how's the work progressing?
Work slow, these cunts aren't disciplined enough.
Do you think you can hasten the process because we might need to leave the planet quite sooner than expected?
Gonna have a lot of enemies, but yeah. Yeah, can do.
Thank you. We'll have an update for you, but... Well, we'll tell you in person. It's gonna be safer to tell you in person. A lot
Uh-huh.
happened.
Uh-huh. So, would you like to clean up the mess?
Oh, check over Jarling. They did. Pain receptors may have been on, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty fucking beefy regardless.
That's true. Is Jarling dead?
Let's see. Just roll me a flat d20.
I mean, there's still that thing in his stomach that we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
If he's dead, right, it just removes all moral ambiguity. What's it called? Obligations we have. Yes, ambiguity.
1 and 18.
One of you thinks he's still alive. The other one knows he is dead. So, yes, Angel, you could have sworn you felt a breath and maybe a pulse. Spanner, on the other hand, nah. You know the cunt's dead.
Put my hand on Angel's sword. I just shake my head like he's a goner.
That's how you lost your medical license.
I kind of just look at. Oh, fuck you. My medical skills are good. I'm
Powder's
just
on Powder's
shocked.
mind.
I just got thrown around. You fucking asshole. Anyways,
Well,
also, who saved your life?
me patching myself up after eating a fucking neck-sized melee weapon. Ah, yes, myself.
Screams.
All right. Well, I go touch the arm. Yeah, I reckon his stomach lining could take the arm.
Do you want to reach into the man's stomach?
I mean, is there a fucking hole there now?
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna need to disinfect this fucking thing. All right. Touch an intestine. In we go.
All right. Eventually, after navigating mildly chewed pieces of Wagyu
Hmm.
and various stomach acids and other caustic objects, yes, you find a cube.
Let's extract and disinfect.
All right. The cube being extracted, you realize the cube doesn't necessarily come out with you.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me.
The cube integrates itself into your arm.
Ah!
Huh?
Open, closing hand, looking it over like, let it go.
You notice on your wrist there is a new panel thingamajig.
Ah, Pip-Boy.
Oh, hey, you're also becoming a main character.
That's
And
it.
I found a new look for Langley now with this new revelation, Adi. Here you go.
Oh god.
So
I'm
mean
just
to me.
imagining this is your arm now.
Your
Oh.
navigation capabilities have gone off tremendously.
Oh. I flash it and show everyone like, oh, looks like we're not going to be forgetting where we're going anytime soon.
Now let's just fucking leave and we'll just invite Ross to visit our carrier once it's done because hell no, I'm not trusting anyone in this building anymore.
Dude.
You reckon we should burn the room down?
That's reasonable. Let's burn the room down.
Maggie!
Yes.
Got any
I'm good at
fucking
this.
fire grenades or something? Well,
Anyway.
actually, hold on. Angel.
On Angel's comms, you hear a sudden, very familiar ringtone. Doop.
Except
Bobby Ross is looking at you.
Mr. Ross, we will need to talk in a safe place.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I presume you have the recording from what happened down there?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we do.
Uh-huh. Bring the tape up there. You know what? Send the bouncer. He can bring the tape for me.
The bouncer worked for Polaris.
Excuse me?
The bouncer was working for Polaris.
Oh.
Are you sure you're supposed to be saying that over like unsecured comms?
That is why we need to find a secure way of communication with you after we get out of here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. So can you compensate me for a new elevator?
What happened?
You just see me trying to
Just scratching the
getting
back.
up, getting up, almost falling over.
Suiso,
Hmm?
what happened to the elevator?
I took an expressway.
The fuck you mean
Yes,
you
you-
took an expressway?
You see, I'm still like, what's it called? Swaying left and right, still feeling woozy from the head injury.
1 foot on the fucking 1 foot on the bouncer's chest, trying to pry out the pile fucker.
Yep.
Yes.
Trying to pull it
Oh,
out.
fucking
It's
idiot.
kind of stuck there. It feels stuck.
Well, I pull on the other hand arm and just like counterweight it and just try to pull his body off the fucking.
You're
Better pull the body
eventually
off the pile,
jettisoned
bunker.
free, only to realize how fucking heavy this bouncer is.
Oh god!
Mm.
Let's see if I can like,
Mr.
duck out of the
Ross, you will
side.
get reimbursed for the elevator as soon as we will be able to.
Uh-huh. I'll send you the bill.
Thank you. But for now, we really need to go, and believe me, this is going to be worth your time and money.
So what happened to Jarling?
He got killed by your bouncer.
That Jarling? Dead already?
Yep.
Yeah, and, turns out he wasn't as durable as he thought he was.
You know, I was looking
The
forward.
bouncer.
I was looking
walked
forward to
in.
making him my new punching bag.
Well, if you can animate his dead body, you can still do that.
Oh no, it's. Have you seen what happens when people do personality injections into dead things?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, yeah,
PTSD.
our company, which is no longer part of our group, had that as a hobby, and it didn't work well for her, from what I've heard.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I see. I see.
Anyways, we'll invite you to our deep space
Deep
casino.
Space Casino.
And I believe we will be able to discuss in detail what we found out from Jarling.
Okay, very well then. I'll be there for the inauguration.
Thank you. We will look forward to it.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. On another note, I just received some kind of urgent request from HR about something.
I look over towards Suiso.
What's the problem with HR?
I
Look,
don't know.
so one of our best and brightest that we had recently taken in, yeah, apparently he got pushed out of an elevator and slammed with a case.
You can hear the metallic creaking of my neck as I turn over to Suicide.
You can
Yes.
still see the officer's sword, which is partially coated in oil and blood and whatever was inside of that fucking cyborg asshole. As I stare at Suiso with corner of my eye twitching.
I do not notice your stairs. I'm busy checking if there's any damage on the case.
Yeah, apparently his glasses are broken.
Ooh. Ooh,
I
that
am
could
going
be-
to make sure that Suiso calls you later.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep, and the man is demanding an instant 2 promotions, so that he's no longer an intern, but a regular.
Is that within the capabilities of his standing currently?
He wishes
Or
to
is that
skip.
more-
He wishes to skip probation.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, you could always give him a Faustian deal. He gets promoted, but he gets sent to an assignment he definitely wouldn't want. Maybe then he will reconsider going through the normal process.
You know, there was a recent job opening, I think, off in a newly terraformed, what was it, Canada?
Yeah, that's the project. That's our project.
You know what? Yeah, I think I can put him in charge over there.
Oh yeah, we needed some sciencey nerd to take care of it while we are on the carrier. I mean the casino.
Alrighty. Yep. Alright, we'll send Stevie over there then. That'll do it.
Hey, Suiso!
Uh,
You got a new worker under you. Apparently, you already met.
I just close my eyes and just like
Amimir.
this face of like anguish.
Face of
I
him.
believe this is a good creative solution to our problems.
I'll deal with it. That's a problem for me tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And with that, let's make our escape.
So, would you like the fire exit or the other elevator?
Is there a fire in the main elevator shaft?
In the
I think we are
main-
taking the fire exit. We are taking the stairs.
Good idea.
You open to
Look.
this. You open the stairwell. Would you like to look up or would you like to look down?
Up.
It continues on for hundreds of floors.
Down.
Continues on for another 10 floors, maybe.
How safe is the elevator?
Let's say the auxiliary elevator. It's kind of like a maintenance lift.
Could it carry
How
all of us?
secure is it?
If you look into it, it looks like it could carry several mechs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, let's take that one.
Uh-huh.
This
Yeah.
is when we found out that our DM absolutely fucking despises stairs.
Oh no, I'm fine with stairs. I have to take stairs every day at work. It's actually
fun.
elevators I despise.
Just having to wait for them.
Having to wait for them is one of the reasons why my breaks get cut down by a certain amount when I'm working upstairs.
Oh, fun.
As for elevators in general, just claustrophobia. Anyway,
Fair enough.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyhow. You head up the maintenance lift. Smooth sailing. You eventually get to like the, how does one put this? The loading dock, pretty much, kind of area. Would you like to make your way back out into the city?
Yep, and then as quickly as possible to our carrier.
The main city
Next
is
quest.
the main city's pretty normal, if anything. There's cafes, restaurants, everything you could
Despite
really ask for.
Despite the carnage and the giant piece of it missing.
So the newly built canal.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
canal in progress right now. Yeah, it's being turned
They will
into
thank us
a.
one day.
It's being turned into a new shipping channel and new dock kind of area.
I knew it! I knew it! Yes! 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 Dutchification, Dutchification, Dutchification!
Christ. As for the rest of the place, yeah, it seems business as normal. People adapt really fast for some reason.
Well, it's the Ross Foundation after all.
Yep. Happy little accidents. Happy little accidents. Very simple motto these people live by.
Also, a certain someone is telling us he dragged me into an elevator once to avoid the escalator.
To be fair, the elevator was a pretty sizable elevator. On the other hand,
so you...
on the other hand, the escalators were very long escalators.
Oh boy, you would have hated St. Petersburg.
Oh boy.
There is a gigantic shaft which actually, like, you know... There is also wind. There is like a downdraft from the metro below you.
Ugh.
Fun.
It's over 100-meter long escalator.
Okay.
There is like several besides one another and constantly going up and down.
Okay, the worst one we kind of have is Hayati. You know platform 25?
I do not actually.
Yeah, it's the one that goes to like Bondi and like a bunch of other spots.
Okay.
Yeah. So the escalator for that is one of the worst. Because you know how every other platform 16 all the way to 23 is pretty normal and all that? It's all
Yeah,
on the same level.
stairs and an escalator a bit on the further end. Yeah.
24 and 25 are pretty much in the
Oh!
basement level.
Oh, I
Oh,
found out
yeah,
the pictures
yeah.
of that.
So yeah.
Okay, Eco?
Yeah.
Now imagine 3 of those, besides one another, in an even longer shaft. With a fucking wind going downwards.
Yeah, for us, for the platform 24, 25, for us, the wind comes upwards at least.
Oh boy.
Updraft.
Yeah, updraft instead of
Oh.
downdraft, so it's better. Better. Yes.
I see her heights are tested.
Yeah, you could see all the way down, and it was pretty horrifying, to say the least.
Yep.
But yeah,
Well, look at it from the bright side. At least there were no, at least there were no spiders.
no, there wouldn't be. The area's too used. Spiders get jumpy. Basically, the more you live in an area, the less likely you will run into spiders.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
On the other hand, the less you live in an area, especially in Australia, you'll start seeing redbacks and funnel webs start crawling into your basement.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
But yeah, this was an interesting encounter, all right. The
yep,
plot thickens.
yep, and you got
Plot
some funny guys
thickens.
inside the organization you probably can't trust anymore. Yes.
Ah, jokes on you, I never trusted them. I only trust 3 people, me, myself, and I.
Christ.
Yeah.
Anyhow, on the side of the street, you get a funny host-looking guy come up to you and being like, hey, would you like to come in and have a drink? We're offering this kind of promotion. All you can drink all night. It'll be loads of fun, especially for that lady over there. Come on.
That doesn't sound safe. We are going to the carrier.
We are going to the carrier.
I pop by into a fucking cafe. Everything bagel now.
Christ, everything bagel now. Alright, yep, that'll be 200 and something chips, give or take. Got it on ya?
Right. That's gotta be fucking hyperinflated, right? Right?
You wanted everything bagel. You hopped into the one bagel specialized cafe. What do you want from me?
You drive a hard bargain. It better be fucking worth it. Flash him the 200.
Alright, you see
Artie,
him...
we are literally swimming in money right now.
You see him drag his arm through the display cabinet and empty it all into like a bag. Hands it over.
That'll do. Is it good?
Yes, it is
Take a
indeed.
bite.
It is indeed good.
Please give me one too.
This is like I eye you and I just squint. I'm like, Jeron.
Today
must-
we mourn the loss of Wagyu meat, which we had during the interrogation.
Right.
The
The
barbecue.
chunk of fat.
It was ruined.
Yes, the host does not give up. He attempts to keep chasing after Angel. Hey lady, come on. It's just a couple of drinks. We even got some of the strong stuff if that's what you want.
I hand Angel a plain bagel.
I eat the plain bagel as we continue walking.
Hey, come on. Don't you wanna help one of our guys get top host in the Ross Foundation? He's still chasing
Who do
after you
truly
guys.
work for?
He keeps chasing you guys down the road.
I cock my arm back with a plain bagel in arm and just shot put a fucking bagel at him.
Chonks him in the face and he goes down.
Bageled.
He is very much just a chump.
Alright. That's one chattering monkey
Alright.
out of our ears. Let's
Uh-huh.
keep walking.
I pull out one of those flat metal bottles and start drinking as we continue.
Open container. Funny open container.
Oh my god, drinking, public drinking. Oh my god.
Christ.
I just stare at Artie. You saw the same fucking shit which I did down there.
Oh, I got some morals at least. I just point at the sign, no public drinking.
Alcohol
Is
free.
there a sign no public drinking?
Alcohol
Alcohol-free
free zone since 2020 something. 20 let's see, 22 something. Yes.
Okay.
Valorant 2, 22 something. 25
just-
something.
Don't worry, this is just a metal coffee flask.
Ah, sure. Chill. Probably not such good friends, Angel. I'd report you to the correct authorities. Also, why the fuck are we walking? Can't we just... You know what?
Oh
You
yeah,
know
that's
what?
true. Let's just fly off.
No, I don't think we can kind of land our mechs in the middle of a city without proper fucking, you know.
Authorization,
Yeah, we'll
you
need-
mean?
Would you like to
Yeah.
head towards the
Transport.
mech bays?
Let's do
Yes.
Yeah.
Call cab.
Call a
that.
cab.
Turn around.
You sure you want to call that cab?
No.
Eh.
Let's just walk and get to the mech base and fly off and leave. The city tried to kill us one too many fucking times.
Have you heard of our
Oh,
Lord and Savior?
Just walking by the advertisements, walking by the preachers, walking by the buskers.
If you
everything.
ever walked past like the entryway to a university, that's how many people are trying to accost
Oh,
you right
Jesus
now.
fucking
Oh,
Christ!
yikes.
Oh God.
You got
Is
to be
this-
kidding me!
Is this some sort of festival?
I'm running out of bagels to throw at people here.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Mackin?
Oh, Macintosh.
No, not Macintosh, you heretic. Just Mackin.
No, couldn't you listen to
Mac and
shit?
cheese?
Sign your name here. You may join us.
That won't be
get it.
necessary.
We're getting distracted. Move on. Move on.
If you
What do you mean we're getting distracted? We're getting fucking surrounded. Go.
The next one's like, hi, ni hao.
Oh, no.
Oh God, no!
Oh no!
No, please. I turned down the pamphlet they hand me.
You
Yeah,
should have replied to the dozo dozo.
yeah, konnichiwa.
Oh no.
Oh,
外国人ですか?
oh.
ああ、美人ですね。
Oh no.
日本語上手。
Keep moving, keep moving. Pretend it's just the wind. Pretend it's just the wind.
おい、メイ、おい。
No, no. Oh no. No.
The only man who
Just
responds.
imagining Artie being in the front, screaming and running forwards, just like, you know, leave me be, leave me be. I had enough today. Leave me be.
Ah, guten Tag.
Oh, not these
You,
fellas.
you are literally walking past the foreign exchange department.
Oh my. How long does it take us to get to our max?
Depends. You just pull your jacket over and just keep walking forwards.
The blunt smoking
I'm
cave
pretty,
is
I'm
that
pretty sure
way?
everyone agrees with that solution, right?
Yes.
As
The vibes are
you
good.
as you approach closer to the military districts, you get the enlist today. Join the Ross Foundation.
Technically, we're already. Oh. We had our service. We don't need to do more time. Leave us alone.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Oh my god. Not this
Already
fucking
got one,
spiel
no, sorry.
again.
See the world with your fellow comrades. Fight for what is right. Fight for the right to make happy accidents happen.
I think we've had enough accidents lately. Thanks for the offer. Bye bye.
But wait,
I literally fucking outrank you.
Ma'am, yep, salutes.
Oh, I hate the city.
Yeah, let us finally get in our max and fly off.
You arrive at the engineering bay. Finally. You are then accosted by a man in a business suit.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, what is it now?
Hey. I've got the goods here. The latest Lancer program. Would you guys look like competent mech jockeys?
I quickly put my headset onto Suiso's head and turn off all sound. Pull him past this man and stuff him inside of his mech.
Have you heard of the GM O2 Everest?
No.
Just see me reaching out for the.
No, I'm
Fall
here.
for it.
Get in your fucking cockpit, Suiso. Get in the fucking robot, Shinji.
Oh, you hunk of junk. Power on and do systems check. We're getting the fuck out of here.
We even provide
you're
the
leaving.
we even provide the Barbarossa version 2.0. And you know,
Oh, you mean the Barbarossa?
we found this funny thing called the Goblin. Surely
Fuck
you,
We
the
are
goblin. What a
leaving!
fucking stupid name.
surely you want to sign under our program instead of whatever defective program this Ross Foundation uses, right?
Not even science.
Who are you from even?
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Our subsidiaries run deep. We have a branch in Centauri, we have a branch in Kaiser, Frone even.
You still haven't answered the fucking question.
You didn't answer. Who is your employer?
Linus Space Electronics.
Who owns Linus Space Electronics?
Everyone. It's a community-funded project.
I give him this look of doubt.
Look, just... If you ever want to find us, just look for the penguin. He hands you a business card. You see the Linux
Oh, for
penguin on it.
fuck's sake, it's actual Linux. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna take the flyer and let's leave.
Yep, don't be a stranger. And if you ever have any contributions to the project, feel free to drop a fork.
Yeah, sure, Bill. Fork, lift.
The spade vibrates for a moment.
Oh no! Why did you say that?
Rumble mode.
Let's just leave now. Finally, we are in
Yes,
the hangar.
get in
Finally, we
our
are in our
mechs.
mechs. We are leaving.
Powering up.
Finally arrive. At least 20 flyers in hand. Maybe a copy of the Bible or the Quran, maybe. God knows what the heck else you've got. But yes. One of you even managed to pick up a sausage somehow.
Sausage. Ah. A sunning snag.
And we have plenty of bagels.
Yes, you have plenty of bagels. But
Oh, thank
finally,
God. The expanded compartment, the spare seat in the back houses the bagels.
finally, you arrive at your mech bay. Only to see a cunt hooking up a tow truck.
Oi. What the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, this stuff's running illegal merchandise according to the Ross Foundation.
Legal merchandise? Built this shit on Ross Foundation specifications, your ass.
I don't know about that one. Orders are orders.
Who the
And
fuck
I'm
wanted you to do
changing
this?
your fucking orders. Fuck off from our mech bay.
Under whose authority?
Under my authority and authority of Bobby Ross himself.
Okay, chill. I just got orders from like the second in command, okay?
Okay. Well, see you later. I'm not going to put it in your record if you fuck off right now.
Look. Do you want a copy of the orders just in case you need them? Lodge a dispute with HR.
Oh, actually, yeah, the copy of the orders would be nice.
Oh yeah, the HR issues. Sweet so. Let's sort that out later, don't we?
All right. Here you go. This is from. Let's see. Yes. This is from Ben Ross. Oh, surprised it wasn't written down like Benny Ross instead. More people know the guy's Benny. Anyway, here's the orders.
Cheers.
you
I
froze
take
them
the
over.
copy, and then we finally get in our mechs.
Uh-huh. You're finally in your mechs, yes?
Oh, feels good to be fucking
And
sitting
we are
down with people
leaving.
again.
Hey, Mech Bay 12. You are not cleared to launch.
I am making us cleared.
Near the launch bay then. What else we got in front of us?
Shipment of Super Cow.
This is an emergency launch authorized by Bobby Ross.
Uh-huh. You got the orders to prove that?
I call Bobby Ross.
Doot. What answers is an old man in the shower, but yes.
We need to get immediately cleared for launch to get everything ready.
Yeah, just launch.
Okay, I just immediately take the order.
Yep.
And we are launching.
He hangs up almost immediately.
Old man. Here onto this fucking time of peace. Sanctity of his fucking shower.
You,
I
la-
believe he is just as pissed off as we are.
you launch back towards the Canada region. Finally, you're returning to home base.
God.
I
The
sent email
familiar
message asking
smell
to,
of maple.
asking for the business card.
You look through the
I'll
business
just
card.
toss him the business card of the Linux.
It is
Linus.
quite legitimately, how does one put this? The Steam Workshop equivalent of the Lancer program.
Just my eyes start sparkling.
Rather than
Please, don't fall for a
than
scam.
rather than official tech, there's a lot of funny STLs for mech parts that may or may not function
Nice.
as advertised.
The sparkles grow wider.
Langhart, please keep an eye on him before he will make his mech unfunctional.
I have no control over that boy over there. Anything he does is his own fucking fault. Why?
You know what?
I'm not
That's
playing
fair.
babysitter for him. He needs to learn.
For simple reference, this is your access to all the expansion stuff and whatnot. But anyway,
Yeah.
Ooh.
so if any of you want to swap to expansion stuff, it should be available. Should be. If
Just
not,
waiting
I'll-
for the Emperor.
Yep.
Waiting for Siren Song to show up for the Emperor Kai.
Yeah.
Please. Big hand. Say hi. If we go to the Emperor Kai, it means I can truly go for the funny grappler build. Big hand grab, small hand kill.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good spot to conclude today.
What a silly fucking session.
You got it.
Honestly, it started very, very heavy. It ended very, very silly.
Got gradually
Excellent,
more
excellent.
Yeah,
silly.
you need to balance it
Yes.
out after a while, you know?
I can't believe my
Absolutely.
temple prayer worked.
Uh-huh. Yes, your temple prayer somehow worked. I ended up off of work early enough to run this. Jesus Christ.
The next little data module you gotta add is the fucking Karakin trade brownies so I get Pankrati.
Yeah,
Very
Oh
just,
good.
boy.
just send me like the page for it and yeah, I should be able to work through it anyhow. Alright, let's see. Yeah, sure. Send to another Aussie.
The funny
Alright.
shark.
Now that we are done, you
Nah.
know what that means.
Funny shark asleep.
The funny shark is asleep and she's British.
Nope, sending it to a funny dragon from the
Not
other
that
part
funny.
of Aussie.
Not that funny shark.
Oh, right, Mako. You meant Mako.
Yeah, hag
Yeah.
shark.
That is naughty.
Yeah,
Hagfish.
sure. I met Mako under a different alias one time and times change, I guess.
Yaruhara.
Funny times.
Wild. When the teacher becomes a VTuber. Hmm.
Uh-huh. Didn't even know
What an
they were.
interest-
Didn't even know they were a teacher at the time. They were
Is
just
it-
part of another friends group. I'm just like, oh,
Wild, bro.
oh, hello there, funny blazing. Anyway,
Anyways, I'm gonna go and get some rest.
Alright,
rest up,
Bye.
rest
I'm gonna go to
Oh,
my
yeah.
call. Bye bye.
Bye
up.
bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
And we should be off the air, more or less.